Hello everyone. It's been a long time since I made a video, but I'm back at it. I know you missed me. Actually, I bet probably none of y'all cared, okay? But that's all right. I'm gonna assume like you cared, okay? So another instructional video today talking about a short first movement to the baseball, okay? There are different ways to hit a baseball, don't get me wrong. People do it differently, etc., etc. But an absolute is a short first movement to the ball. I believe that, well, it's not I believe, it's a fact, it's a law of motion, okay? Energy and motion stays in motion, right? So if you start long, you're gonna stay long, okay? If you start short, you're gonna stay short to the ball. And you know, the rest of that law of motion is unless acted by an outside force, there's really not a whole lot of outside forces acting on us while we're hitting, unless you got 50-mile-an-hour winds blowing at you, okay? So energy and motion stays in motion. So what I'm trying to say is all great hitters, okay, and I've talked about launch position before, okay? They get in a good launch position here, strong, stable. But something really important that they do is they all have the same first movement to the ball. Every single one of them, the same first movement to the ball. There's no difference. And you can watch video after video after video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So what you're gonna see among all great elite hitters, all right, is first off, their sequencing is correct. When I'm talking about sequencing, I'm talking about working from the ground up like a tornado, right? Working from the ground here, working my knee first, right? Then once that works, then I start to engage my core, my hips, then my shoulders, boom, then through to the baseball. So sequencing is gonna be correct, right? So that's the first part of your first movement to the baseball, is sequencing, starting from the ground up. Now after that, what I'm specifically talking about today is your barrel turning around your body, right? And I feel like a lot of people get sensitive whenever somebody talks about a barrel turn, right? Because everybody thinks, oh, I'm dropping my hands, right? That's not necessarily the case. We want to create bat lag, right? Now, there's a big difference between bat lag and bat drag. Bat lag is whenever, first of all, we have to sequence correctly, right? And this barrel lags behind our body. And what happens is this all stretches like a rubber band. It's called the stretch shortening cycle of your muscles. Basically, your muscles stretch. It causes your tendons to store elastic energy, and then it shoots back, right? It's like a rubber band. So whenever you sequence correctly and you keep your hands back as your legs start to move forward, you create this stretch here, right? And what happens is you create so much stretch, that what happens is your body, your muscles use this elastic energy just to pull your hands, okay? Pull your hands in your barrel through the baseball, right? So there's a lot of things going on there, but that's mainly a product of great sequencing, right? So, but bat lag, bat drag. Let's get back to what we're talking about. So bat lag, okay, my barrel is going to stay above my hands, right? Bat drag is this barrel drops below my hands here. Bat lag, barrel above, bat drag, barrel below, right? So, for example, this would be bat drag. Dropping this barrel below here, you're gonna flare a lot of baseballs doing that, right? So bat lag is whenever this barrel stays above your hands here, through the lag position, keeping my box, boom, straight to the baseball there, right? So we want to create bat lag. So something real important about this bat lag, I'm sorry I keep on saying that word over and over again, but this barrel needs to stay close to our body back here, right? If this barrel is getting far away from us back here, okay, way far away from us, then we're starting our swing long. A lot of problems can occur because of this, right? You can, once your hands start long and away from your body, they're gonna get here, you're gonna have to pull them back in. Now, instead of going straight to the ball, right, now you're getting here and you're slicing away from it, okay? Another big problem is, once we're here, we stay around the ball and we get around this ball here, right? Instead of getting behind it and going through the ball, okay? So, I'm gonna talk about some drills that I've had a lot of success with hitters that create this bat lag, this proper, quick, short, tight first motion. And another thing I wanna add to this first motion, okay? You've gotta think of hitting as spinning on an axis, right? So act like there's a big rod straight through the top of my dome rock here, okay? And as I swing, I'm staying, okay? I have an axis of rotation around my head and I'm staying on that rod. But here's something about an axis of rotation is you have a lever arm. So the longer your lever arm is, okay, this will be my lever arm, the slower you're gonna move, okay? I can move at the same speed with a long lever arm as I can with a short lever arm, but I move quicker with the short arm than I do with the long arm, even though I'm moving at the same speeds, right? So the longer this lever gets away from us, the slower we're gonna move. The quicker we can keep our body oriented around our axis of rotation here, the quicker we're gonna get to here and our barrel to the ball, which barrel quickness is something we always want to promote. So, first drill, I'll say first tool I like to use is this insider bat. This bat is great. Love this little bat. Really tough to hit with, really difficult at first, okay? But it does a great job of promoting this really quick, short, tight, and efficient first movement. So, you can find these for, I think this was a factory defect. I'm a pretty cheap guy. This was a factory defect. It's got a little nick in the handle here, but it still works the same, okay? So my hands are small, so I don't use the finger thing. I just kind of put my hands here. So, really promotes great first quick movement to the ball here, right? Something about this bat is if you get long, boom, it's very clear to the hitter and the teacher, right, that it's gonna be really hard to get this flat surface, okay, back to the ball whenever it's way out here, right? It really promotes being short, keeping your hands tight, boom, here to the baseball, keeping that flat surface on the ball. Something that I like to do, I typically only do this movement out of launch position. And that's kind of a key with all of these drills I'm gonna do. I'm typically gonna do them out of launch position, especially starting out with kids, because sometimes kids actually have a tight swing, but their load is too long and it starts their hands too long, and so in turn that makes their swing short. So I like to start kids from launch position in this swing. Another key about using this bat is start the ball a little bit further back, okay? Because it is a shorter bat and we're only going to be taking about a 3/4 swing here. Make sure you're keeping your palm up, boom, through the ball, not rolling over. If you roll over with this bat, there's no way you can hit the baseball. You can't hit the baseball like that, okay? So, again, putting that ball a little bit further back in my stance, straight from launch position here, boom, okay? Keeping that palm up promotes really quick, short, and efficient first movement of the body. Now, I've seen a lot of people do soft toss with this. I've seen a lot of people like hit off their knees off of this, like this, you know, promoting this first action here. That was bad. Don't do this to the ball, okay? Boom, promoting this first action here. But there's a lot of different drills you can do. The most simple one that I know of is just to start from launch position here, boom, okay? Straight to the ball there, okay? Promotes really good first movement, staying quick and tight. Now from there, okay, I like to typically do these drills as a progression. Give me a second here. So a short bat. This is like a 27-inch bat, okay? I love using a short bat in my lessons. We'll do one-handed stuff with it, two-handed stuff. Typically, we're taking 3/4 swings with this bat, right? Holding here, keeping this palm up to promote getting behind the ball and pushing through it, right? Not rolling over the ball. But a good progression with this bat, again, starting from launch position, okay? Moving the ball a little bit further back in our stance because this bat's a little bit shorter. Okay, starting from launch position here, just with one hand. That was a terrible swing, I'm sorry. But you get the gist, right? You get the gist. Staying really quick, short, and efficient here, keeping that barrel close to our body, boom, going through the ball there. And then we will progress into, from that one-handed drill, we'll progress into two-handed, boom, boom, short, quick, and efficient, right? Focusing on keeping that barrel really close to our body here, boom, through the ball. Keeping that palm up through the ball. Now, another really good drill, and I saw this on Instagram somewhere, that is kind of recent that I started to use. I should have prepared better, I'm sorry. But I like to take these bands, okay, it's just a little training band, you can probably get it from Walmart, and I like to take the band, boom, here, and put it right here, just like this, on this arm. And what this does is first off, it helps you create your box, okay? Next thing is, if this band pops off back here, right, you know you got long, okay? So this band should pop off after we make contact here, right? So I like the band not only for the hitter, but for me as the teacher, right? If I'm seeing this band pop off too early, I know they're getting too long back here, right? So we'll do the same drill with the band here. Another not very good swing, okay? But that band should pop off after the swing if you're staying short, quick, tight, efficient back here with your first movement, okay? Last drill I'll give you, these connection balls are money. These connection balls are great. If you don't have any, I would suggest using them. To create this quick, short movement here, I like them to take this ball with their right forearm and press it against their chest. Make sure this ball isn't too low here, right? You really want to kind of press it against your shoulder here. Boom here, and all this is promoting is staying tight right here, right? Staying tight right here. If they get long, that ball is going to fall out, okay? So they should be able to take a swing while squeezing this ball. Boom. That was a really good swing, okay? Sorry, I had to brag on myself. But all this does is promote staying tight back here, staying connected, right? Staying connected the whole way, not getting disconnected early, and staying connected through your swing. I also like to put this ball here on this front arm as well if somebody's having front arm problems of taking it down and getting here. But those are some drills that I like to do to promote a really quick, efficient first movement to the baseball. Again, all great hitters do it. This is an absolute non-negotiable thing that you must do to be a great hitter. Explain the science behind it, axis of rotation, et cetera, et cetera. But all these drills are really great. They're pretty simple to do. And not only are they great for me as a teacher to use, but they're also really easy for kids to hold on to and do on their own. These drills expose mistakes very easily, okay? Especially with the implements that I try to use, right? So these kids will feel a mistake more, okay? And where they feel that mistake more, they'll be able to feel how they're supposed to do it correctly, right? After feeling their mistakes. So anyways, thank y'all for watching. If you're excited about the content, like, comment, subscribe, do something crazy, okay? But anyways, I'll try to be more consistent putting out videos and everything. So anyways, thank y'all for watching, okay? Short, quick, tight, efficient first movement to the ball is a non-negotiable absolute for anybody to be an elite hitter. So, thank you.